Hey you guys, welcome back to Chaos and Crime with Tiff. And today we're going to be discussing a case from 1976 where a body seemingly fell from the sky. Now, before I begin, I would like to give a trigger warning because some of the details in this case viewers may find disturbing or uncomfortable, so viewer discretion is advised. On October the 8th of 1976 in Otterbein, Indiana, a farmer was out working the fields and tending to his crops when he stumbled upon a cardboard box at the end of one of his corn rows off of County Road 200. Despite the heavy rains that week and the box being in the mud, it was in pretty good dry condition. It was sealed with gray furnace tape and clothesline. The box was very, very heavy, too heavy for the farmer to move on his own, so he went back to his house and got his dad to come back with him to lift the box into the back of his pickup truck. Inside of the box was a plastic sheet secured by masking tape and a broken vial of perfume. After being hit with a foul odor, they come to realize that the perfume was likely in there to mask the smell, and that the smell was possibly decomposition, so they contacted the authorities. The box was stamped Wardrobe Bottom, which was later discovered to have been distributed and manufactured in the Midwest between May and October. Also handwritten on the box were the words Hall Closet, meaning that the box was likely previously used as storage or possibly as a moving box. Upon further investigation, the local medical examiner's office revealed that the sheet had bound the decomposing remains of a middle-aged woman who had sustained one gunshot wound to the back of her head. Given the box's decent condition, it was obvious that the box had not been out in the field for too long, but it was determined that the victim had likely been deceased about a week before being found. The unidentified female victim was estimated to have been between the age of 55 and 65 years old. She was approximately 5 feet 2 inches tall and about 160 pounds. She was also dressed in a pair of green slacks and a white and green checkered blouse. Other details about the victim that was described was that she had light brown hair that was graying, she had calloused hands, and she also had a bump on the bridge of her nose and larger ears. At some point in time, she had also underwent a radical mastectomy on her right side. At this point, you are probably asking yourself, like, how did a woman's body end up getting stuffed into a small box, left in a farmer's field, and still be unidentified to this day? Well, according to the reports, nearby farmers had actually reported witnessing a helicopter in the area dropping a box and then leaving. And not only was seeing a helicopter in this particular area highly unusual, it was a very costly type of helicopter that witnesses reported seeing. It was a white and gold Bell Jet Ranger. And that information is consistent with reports of strange areas of ground surrounding the box. In July of 2019, the coroner's office ordered that the Benton County Jane Doe's body be exhumed for DNA testing. And it was during this that it was discovered that the victim's wooden coffin had actually disintegrated, exposing her remains in the body bag. Thankfully, though, in this case, the detectives had actually done a pretty good job of keeping what evidence they had together, such as the plastic sheet and the cardboard box. They also have Jane Doe's dental records and her fingerprints available. The Benton County Coroner's Office is needing our help in identifying these remains. So please, if you have any information pertaining to this case that you feel could give Jane Doe her name back, please contact the Benton County Coroner's Office at this number. You guys be sure to give me a follow for more content like this. Love you guys. Catch you next time.